Hey guys, it's me, Magic the Joker from Kingdom 1576, and we're making a new video today that's going to be over general ways to spend AP, which way of spending AP is the best. I see there's a lot of confusion, a lot of questioning over what are the different ways to spend AP and which way should people be spending AP. So first, the three types of AP spending we're going to talk about are going to be the basic ones that are available to everybody all the time. It's going to be 5 marching barbs, forts, and barbarian chaining. Okay, so we're going to go over the first one here, 5 marching barbs. So 5 marching barbs is where you take, obviously, 5 of your marches. If you're CH22, you have access to 5 of them. And you send all of them and you attack 1 barb, 2 barb, and you just go through the entire thing, because every time you kill a unit, your next attack is going to cost 2 less AP, down to 10 AP less. So if your beginning attack costs 40 AP, like it does for Peacekeepers, once you have killed 5 barbs, it will cost 30 AP every time. So if you're 5 marching barbarians, this is the fastest way to spend AP humanly possible, and as long as you're not going back to your city, you are saving 10 AP per hit. So it's really fast. It's good for events that you have to crunch in. For example, the supply event. Like, let's say for the supply event or for Marauders, where you're trying to get a lot of a specific thing by killing barbarians, you're going to want to take your 5 marches and attack barbarian, 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 barbarian to use as much AP as you possibly can within your short window, because using more AP is more important here than having it all be completely efficient. Another thing is you can do it with friends. If you have 5 marches attacking barbarian, eventually your marches are going to die. So if you have 2 or 3 of your friends also with 5 marches there, you guys lose basically no troops after every single barb that you kill, and so you guys can do it basically infinitely for 30 AP per barb. The second thing to talk about are forts. And forts, of course, you have 1 through 5 in your home kingdom, and they're going to keep your marches busy for an extended period of time, which it's a downside to them, essentially, because like you have so much time waiting, marching, that it's you're kind of not allocating time in a great way because of it. At the same time, forts are basically AFK. As soon as you send your troops out to the fort, you come back in like 5 minutes and you put your troops in the next fort. You really don't have to be glued to your screen like you have to do with 5 marching barbs or barb chaining. So it's a really easy thing to do. It gives you a ton of resources. It very specifically gives you a lot of books. And, obviously you're going to need books to get to T5 eventually. So if you're in your home kingdom, forts are great. I mean, they give resources, they give books, and they're basically AFK. If you don't have the time, 5 march. If you do have the time, do forts. Generally, when I wouldn't be doing forts if your AP is basically maxed, because for every second that your AP is maxed, you're losing AP. Because you're getting AP maxes out and you can't get any more in your bar. So if you have max AP, I would do some 5 marching, and then as like the day goes on, I would be doing some forts. And the third and the most efficient thing to do for your account is barbarian chaining. This is very time consuming. So for example, with groups like this, you would have 1 peacekeeper with an AoE commander in the march would attack this, and it would aggro this. And so you would hit both of the barbarians for only 40 AP, and it's very efficient, because no matter how many barbarians you 5 march, you'll never get the efficiency that barbarian chaining gets with even 1 attack. So barbarian chaining is by far the most efficient thing you can do. It's very time consuming because you have to walk across the map and you have to find different groups of barbarians like this. And once you destroy a group, it's not just respawning in groups consistently like you would find if you're 5 marching barbarians. You have to just be walking further and further away from your city. It's very micro intensive. You're moving in between attacks. If you guys want to know how to barb chain, I'm going to put the video in the description below. I made one earlier in my channel about it, but if you guys don't know what it is, I'll add that in here. And it can be the most efficient in everything, including resources, if you're killing 3 barbarians or more every single attack. So in forts will always give you, 1 fort will give you 10 times the resources that 1 barbarian gives you. So if you can kill more than 10 barbarians with 140 AP, then essentially you'll have the most efficient in everything. If you can kill about 10 barbs per 140 AP, you're cooking with Crisco essentially, and you're killing it. I mean, that is the best thing you can possibly do. You're getting a ton of training speed ups. You're getting gems, which books are great. Don't get me wrong. Forts give books. And with gems, you know, you're either buying VIP or you're buying books, basically. But if you are using your gems during a more than gems event, you know, if you're already getting the books, you can't transform the gems into books during the event and get the value for gems. So that's why I would personally prefer getting gems instead of books, just because spending them during the more than gems event is so important. And also, if you want to spend it on something else, I mean, you're not locked in to having books. I would say this is very good for saving AP in events. So for example, like if 5 marching barbs is the most time efficient way to complete an event, or you know, whether it's a seasonal event or a supply event or marauders, chaining would be the most AP efficient way, right? So if I can hit these for 20 AP and I can get 2 chests from it, it's more efficient than if I'm hitting them both for 30 AP and I'm getting 2 chests from it. So it's very good for saving AP if you're trying to compete in something like the supply event, but you don't want to use any of your AP, which you really should be using any of your AP. Chaining is your best option. I would also say this is excellent in the Lost Kingdom, even if you are not. So like over here, like I'd probably be doing forts in my main kingdom or just 5 marching to try and get the AP away before I just start regularly gathering gems. But in the Lost Kingdom, the barbarians are so efficient and so good that chaining is just an excellent way to progress your account. You know, you're getting a ton of speed ups, you're getting a ton of gems, and you're just progressing your account very well. So if you're in the Lost Kingdom, barb chaining is definitely the way to go. If you're in the home kingdom, I would consider, you know, I mean, you can chain if you want. Chaining is the most efficient. It's just not efficient enough to where I would rather do it than gather gems. So 5 march in forts if you're in your home kingdom, and then barb chaining if you're in the Lost Kingdom. So good luck with your game, guys, and good luck in spending your AP efficiently. And if you're in the Lost Kingdom, you know, very good luck to you for getting your honor. I'll catch you guys later. Have a great one. I hope this answered your questions. If you guys are watching this video, I am most certainly live right now, so hop on over to Twitch and say hi. If you guys ever want to get in contact with me, the Discord below is super useful. And thanks for watching, guys.